center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller, first pitch on the way. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the full count offering. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Chris Miller. The 1-1 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is Chris Miller. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. The 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. He's set, now the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Miller will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. Chris Miller will stand in, and they've been able to...
So many more options going forward.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch. And the pitch.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. Chris Miller. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung.
Dugout's going to give him high five for striking out. His teammates.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen. Seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not. Sometimes pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Miller has it, and I'd be Chris Miller will stand in now with 2.
Come on, it's you and him. Here we go.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Miller is right there, 1 down. 3-2, here it is. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Miller is there, 2 gone.
One down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an...
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way.
Ready with the 2-1. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Chris Miller. The next pitch. He Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. As this one clears the wall by plenty, and back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, "It's about time."
Miller.
They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that,
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Chris Miller will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And they keep rolling here. Their runner, a 2-1 offering. They'll try it again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Now another 2-2. Swing and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Phillies have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch.
Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller.
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Chris. Here's the 2-2 offering. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but
It just disappears. He thinks he's right.
3-2.
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that so far. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chris Miller.
The bat cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off.
and a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
Hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run here.
These changes for the Mets. Now
Chris here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller will stand in for the first time. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gonna be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in there with a hustle double.
Gonna find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Chris Miller, now here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You know, and I think I'm taking the bat out of my hands.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that's 2 trips so far.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Miller is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Hey, let it fly one time.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility already here in the ball game.
Come on, it's you and him.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Yeah, he's really played large tonight, and we've seen a
3-2. Here it is. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
Matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. Ready with the 2-1. He'll try it again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Pause. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller. Count to full, 3-2.
Get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And Chris Miller will stand in, and Steve will.
Getting a rally started. This is the guy right here.
Got him swinging on the split. Chris Miller so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now.
Get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Chris Miller. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base switch here. Chris. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Miller is there, 2 gone.
To the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground, and Bears have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at 7.